Hello, my name is Scott Needleman. I'm the owner of the Needleman Law Office, and I'm here today to show you how I do my consultations. When you come into my office, the first thing I do is tell you a little bit about myself. And I believe everybody deserves a snapshot of their bankruptcy attorney. I have been sitting in this chair at the same location for 22 years. I have filed thousands of cases, and the outcomes, as far as I know, everything has been good for 22 years. I'm brave enough to hold myself out to the Better Business Bureau and have no complaints. Not many attorneys are brave enough to do that, because how can you make everybody happy? Well, I guess I figured out a way. But in any event, I'm a lifelong resident of Columbus, Ohio. I attended Eastmore High School back in the 70s. Used to get run over by a very famous Ohio State athlete that, if you're from Columbus, you know his name. I think he won 2 Heisman trophies, and I'm still sitting here today to tell you about it. But that's just kind of a little snapshot of me. I've been helping people in Columbus, Ohio for my whole career, and I enjoy what I do. Nobody has to kick me out of bed in the morning to get me to go to work. When you come in for your consultation, after I introduce myself to you, hopefully you're going to be feeling more comfortable. Many times, this is my client's first contact with an attorney of any kind for any reason. So when you don't know what to expect, you're scared. You've never been to an attorney. You're not sure what the experience is going to be like. You don't know anything other than that you're in financial distress, you're scared to death, and you can't sleep at night. So when you come to the Needleman Law Office, everyone here will treat you with dignity and courtesy. We pride ourselves on that. I'm a small boutique law office, not a law firm. When you come here, you meet directly with me, not my paralegals. I'm hands-on every case. My paralegals are indispensable because if you see my files, they're quite thick and they're quite well organized. And that is what helps make me a very good bankruptcy attorney, is the fact that the paperwork is all neat and tabbed and your file is beautiful. So you come into my office, and the first thing I do after introducing myself is ask you what your gross household income is. And that's our starting point, is your income. Then we start going down the list and seeing what kind of debts you have. Do you own a house? Are you making car payments? The total amount of your credit card debt and medical bills, student loans, any child support arrearages, or do you pay child support? We go over your entire budget and financial obligation picture. Then it gives us the opportunity to work together to create a plan of action to deal with whatever your financial picture looks like. No two people's pictures are the same. And that is why the initial consultation is critical, because I will go over all of these numbers with you and right before your eyes, and I will show you how I calculate a Chapter 13 plan payment, or whether you're Chapter 7 and there's no plan payment at all, because they're different chapters. In a Chapter 7, just to refresh you if you don't know already, is a total liquidation where a bankruptcy trustee steps into your shoes and tries to sell off whatever non-exempt assets they can. Typically in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy situation, there are no assets, and you get on with your life and get a fresh start. The Chapter 13 is a reorganization, debt settlement, where we negotiate settlements, with your creditors through the Chapter 13 plan. So, as you can see, this is a process. But the first step is coming through my door to find out what your rights are. And once you find out what your rights are, you are going to feel better. And that's the whole reason I like doing bankruptcy, is that I feel it's an area of law that helps families stay together, helps families get back on their feet, And these are tough economic times. I get it. I realize that. If you Google my name, Scott Needleman, and put Columbus Dispatch next to it, you would find 4 articles that the Dispatch called me for my opinion on back in 2008 and 2009. The reason that's such a critical time, I'm only one attorney, but to be called that often for my opinion during that, horrific time in our country's economic history and meltdown of 2008, obviously I have a certain level of respect from the Dispatch because they want my opinion. And when you go to that, if you Google that, you can also go to my website, thecolumbusbankruptcylawyer.com, and you can see other teaching videos that I've done on a variety of topics on bankruptcy. So I look forward to meeting you if you come to my office. My number is 614-575-1188, and I'd like to meet you and help you through this intense, critical time in your life. And hopefully this experience, meeting with an attorney for the first time, is nothing that's going to scare you. And I want you to feel better. That's what this is all about. Thank you.